Okay, so gender for me, as a preamble, I would go with Simone de Beauvoir's idea that, from a woman's perspective, you do not get you're not born a woman, you become a woman. So, as a social scientist, I understand gender as social construction of gender, and I'll have to link it with masculinity and femininity to better understand that. But increasingly, we'll have to think about queering the concept of gender in order to move forward in our understanding of our identities, roles and positions in society.
I would say gender is important and unimportant. It's important because it's a way that we can understand who we might be in terms of being a person in the world. We can use it to classify experiences and to make sure that things are just and fair, and it's unimportant in really, at the end of the day, be who you are, be kind, be useful.
I think that gender as a term, although it's really useful and you know, has been used in ways that that have helped people think about who they are in the world, I think it's also slightly problematic because it rather implies that our biological bodies are not important. And as much as I'm aware that we all are constructed to a certain extent, I do think that possibly gender is a term that has outlived its usefulness. I'm slightly dubious about saying that, but maybe there's a better term out there. You know, I quite like non-binary as a term because it implies that there is not necessarily one extreme or the other. So as much as I'm aware that gender has been really useful, I wonder whether we could think of something better.